Keah Rose went live yesterday right after Ace posted his receipts. And yeah, I know I could have just posted her live, but I feel like it's very important to point out certain things. Here is the live, but before we get into it, here's a little recap of what happened yesterday.
Ace just posted something saying that I'm extorting him for $500,000 and he better delete it quick.
What you're about to hear is an audio recording of an unlawful attempt by Keah Rose to extort $500,000 from me.
Mary.
Sign the NDA. Yes.
Mary.
Yes. Go ahead. Yes.
Hey, marry 5 minutes because you work for me. Because you work for me.
All right.
5 minutes with this one.
Go ahead.
All right. Look, maybe just have her call me back at 1. I don't know. We right. You know what I'm saying? We right there. We literally are right here.
So can you
If this deal don't go through by 5:30, it's no deal. That's what I'm telling you. I'm tired of this. I'm not gonna give you 80 days. Sue me in court. Let's go to court. And I'm gonna blog the whole fucking goddamn experience, just like I'm blogging this one. Go ahead. Play with me.
That is 100% something that a narcissist or a toxic person would do. Rile somebody up and then play the victim and start recording their reaction. Of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. If you don't know what reactive abuse is, reactive abuse happens when someone riles you up on purpose to get a reaction from you, and then you react to what they're doing to you. And once you react, they play the victim and make you seem like you're crazy, make you seem like you're delusional and things like that.
You keep making promises. So we're gonna do the $300,000 NDA. I'm gonna sign it today. I'm gonna wire the money today. The agreement will say by 5:30 this will all be done. I will show you proof of me. Stop playing with me. Enough talking. I'm about to take a shower now. And I have to call Daniel.
Hey, can I ask you
Think about that, and let's have another conversation.
Keah, can I ask you
and if that conversation doesn't go the way Daniel needs it to go, about what me and you agreed, then I'm never speaking to you again, because I'm tired of it. I need to create my content so I can work. Some of us don't have all this money that we can go around and make lives and go to basketball games and do all this and Some of us have to just feed our children. So I'm gonna either work, or we gonna work, or I'ma work. You decide. And I'm not saying I need to wire.
Keah Rose has been 100% compensated for 100% of her services. I'm sharing this sensitive information only because of an unlawful attempt by Keah Rose to extort $500,000 from me. In her failed effort to defame my character and secure an unlawful payday, I feel it's necessary to inform my supporters of the truth. What's up, friends, foes, and subbies? How many of you guys thought Keah was exposed by Ace yesterday? I know you guys were probably doubting her after his receipts, but he actually played himself. He gave you guys receipts that were a little altered, and it just fit his narrative, in my personal opinion, because once Keah decided to drop hers, it just spoke volumes. Ace lied. Keah did not extort him for $500K. He actually offered it. Listen closely, guys.
One more question.
Yeah.
What about just the 5 all this year? Like 250 now, 256 months.
So give me 500,000.
I'm gonna tell you this: if you take that money and you just put it in the stock market, in 4 years you'll probably have more money. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, I don't know how to do stock markets. You don't.
No, I'm saying you'll just have it. You get what I'm saying? You'll have it. Like the idea, and this is, I'm telling you from my side of it, what I would do. I would have the money.
I'm sharing this part of my life not for sympathy, but so you can understand that I, like everyone else, have made mistakes, grown, and learned from my experiences.
But it's okay if he doesn't delete it. I have the recordings too where I'm screaming at him, and I am.
I was the one who was shouting. I was the one who was screaming. Doesn't that make me a narcissist? Because they were sitting over there quite calm. No, it doesn't make you a narcissist. Why? Because a narcissist drives you to this point of craziness, this madness. They push your buttons and keep doing so until they get a reaction out of you. You would see that it's quite common that the person who is being abused in the relationship would come across quite unhinged, quite erratic, quite reactive, and the one who is a real abuser would be quite calm, quite relaxed, as if they don't know what's going on. as if you're the crazy one, as if you are the one who is creating a drama, who's creating a situation out of nothing, and everybody then would start taking their side, because of course the calm one, it means because just because they're calm, it should mean that they are the right one in the situation. This is how they.
And he's telling me, you're screaming at me. You're deep breaths, boo, sending love. You're right. I said, you're right. All right. Okay. You're right. Because people don't like to receive when you scream. Okay. You're right. I did scream at him. I did. And I demanded he make it right.
Did you ever wonder why a lot of times narcissists try to capture your reactions after they've triggered you? Oftentimes conveniently leaving out the events that actually led up to it. Did you ever wonder about that? Did you see that? Did you have it happen to you?
You hear me? Yeah, because I'm really talking to him because I know he's watching. Your fans are going to believe everything you tell them until I show them. Hey, boo. Type shit. I need a charger, a type C, because I got to record. I recorded the conversations too. Oh, Trip he been playing with Trip money since 2000 and I don't know. Him and Trip have been doing poetry shows until since 2013. Since 2003, he been playing for a long time. You don't know things. You're like, okay, maybe this is my fault. I'm a type of person that when I go through, hold on, y'all. The comments are like, I'm the type of person that when I'm going through something, I like to like hold it in. Like I don't want to do too much. I just want to like sit back and heal, like sit back and whatever. But then finally when I'm looking around and I'm like, no, this isn't my fault. Like, yeah, I could have been smarter with that move, but like the way that he meticulously puts everything together fucks you up financially so bad to where you're like, oh, can I, I'm only going to work one more year. I'm only going to work one more year so I can get myself out of debt. I can honestly say now, 2025, I am debt free. I worked so hard to get debt free and be away from this man. And I tried to spare a lot of people. I got coworkers writing me saying, don't do this because they don't want to lose their job and I don't want them to. She trying to get $500,000. Nah, bitch, you owe more. So I want y'all to see my, I want y'all to see my what's it called when, cause I'm so fucking mad right now. What's it called when like you don't edit anything? It's just like unfiltered reaction to this bullshit. Thank you. And I want you to see how I scream at him. Why do I scream at him? He feels like he's under duress right now. He's under duress right now. He said, I'm under duress. Now, when I asked him, hey, Ace, are you good? Because this is deep. This is deep. He said, I'm under duress. So he's trying to get me. He's been trying to get me for a couple of days on extortion. Because he's under duress. Only I didn't hit that lady. Did I? I didn't send hundreds of emails. Because when women leave me, I don't let them. He says I can't talk about it because he paid to get the, what'd you miss? Ace just posted something saying that I'm extorting him for $500,000 and he better delete it quick. But it's okay if he doesn't delete it. I have the recordings too where I'm screaming at him and I am. And he's telling me, you're screaming at me. You're deep breaths, boo, sending love. You're right. I said, you're right. All right. Okay. You're right. Because people don't like to receive when you scream. Okay. You're right. I did scream at him. I did. And I demanded he make it right. But I was, up until a couple days ago, I was only talking about financial abuse. I told him to make it right with Trip. I didn't care about Kitty because of the situation that I haven't even gotten to. This is 4 years of just foolishness, okay? So, if you don't make it right with Kitty, he doesn't have to make it right with Kitty because they're working together, so it's fine. I'm sure she'll be okay. I said, make it right with Randy because it wasn't right what you did. And you took 100-something thousand out of her fucking mouth and she has a family. Make it right with me.
You have to understand, everybody said this is a funky ass, this is a multi-million-dollar podcast. His card game alone, he showed it to me. His card game alone gets him about $340,000 a month. And that's on like Black Friday months, of course. More sales come in. He said what? He said, and he knew he was recording, trying to act like he was the regressor.
Because narcissists record you, first and foremost, like they do with almost everything else manipulative-wise, to control the narrative. Narcissists will use, whether it's recording devices, whether it's different microphones, whether it's just, hey, I'm going to pull out my camera and just video you, to be able to try to control what is actually going on, to control the impression that other people might get by seeing you react in a certain way. And see, the whole goal is by capturing your emotional reactions, narcissists can later either edit or present the recordings out of context in order to portray you as being the toxic person. Like, no, she's the aggressor. Look what she did. Look how she reacted this way. And what it does is it starts to distort the reality of the situation. It makes other people believe different pieces of it, because the whole piece is, let me control the narrative.
I recorded all the conversations because I knew. Because with narcissists, it's what is it, chess not checkers? Or checkers not chess? Well, it's Uno, bitch. This is Uno, bitch. See, the thing about aces, you're hurting. They want this heated response.
And this is what a narcissist is trying to do. They're trying to control the narrative so that they look good and so that you look bad. So their mask looks great and so other people's looks awful. This whole aspect of like, I have to control what you see, what you feel, what you think, to be able to control you.
Oh, absolutely. But that's the point of me coming out and being so honest about, I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are gonna happen. So up until a couple days ago, it was supposed to be financial. Are you gonna make this right or not? So what's today, babe? Tuesday? Yes. I think Sunday night, he was like, wait, just wait. He was like, please, just wait. Don't do anything. Just wait. Our lawyers were talking to each other, getting sticky, getting crazy. His lawyer's very disrespectful. My lawyer says on his lawyer's website, it says that he can only advise people. He can't even do litigation. So I bet we'll find out. Hey, Stephon, I can't wait to see you in, what is it, Ohio? What do we have to go, Ohio? So, because he's so cheap that he won't even pay for a real lawyer. So he's trying to get me on extortion. It's not extortion when I'm asking you to pay the people back what they deserve. You can use big numbers and scare people. Mandy about to be in his comments saying you loud. You can use big words and scare people, big numbers. She's trying to get 500,000. Yep, I can prove why. So for the ex, I was trying to get $100,000. Why, Nikita? Why? That's crazy. Okay, let me tell you why. When you cannot leave a man. When a man makes it difficult for you to leave him, whether it's financial, because you work with him, or it's physical, mental, and emotional. How come all your exes have to move to different states to get away? It's okay. Old girl's at work, and I told her I would protect her. He told me, just reach out to her. Give her my number. No. Absolutely not. So, hold on. Are you playing the recording? Mary, you playing the recording?
Oh yeah, I'm just listening for the good parts.
Okay, skip. Okay, got you. Because I want to do it. How come all your exes have to leave you? How come when all your exes say it's over? How come they get so many emails, calls from work, on work phones? I didn't want to say all this because I want to make sure. I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, let's just make sure this is real. I even gave him a chance. He's like, I'm under arrest. I'm freaking out. I would be too. If I had millions of followers and I pretended to be this guy, and then it turns out that there might be not only not only financial, but physical, emotional, mental. You abuse everybody. And so what he thinks he's smart, but he should listen to his counsel. He should listen to his counsel. But then again, his counsel's not a real lawyer. Let me get to the real part. This man had offered me $500,000 in a day. This man has offered at first the deal was Keah,
Child, Keita's live lost audio because somebody was over here calling her, probably trying to get her off a live. She ends up starting a new live though.
I wanna agree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
no, but just like anybody, right? You got the girl that's like, he beat me. You got the exes that are like, he won't stop contacting me. All this, like, you got the side girls. Hold on, I just want to paint the picture. Can y'all hear me? You keep telling everybody like, oh, we're good. And when you're destroyed, not to say I'm trying to destroy you, I'm not to say I want you to be destroyed because I don't. He deleted the post. No, why you delete it? I thought I was extorting you.
Ace had posted this earlier and took it down. So while Keah was live, people were saying Ace took it down, Ace took it down. And I was just like, wow, that speaks volumes. Ace is scared. But then he posted this with extra receipts.
But I constantly say, you know what? We've worked together for a long time, and even though he's lied, even though he's made promises he didn't keep, even though he's financially fucked everyone around him. Let's go to the abuse. Hold on, I want to start it over. We don't gotta go to court. I mean, y'all, hours long. Hours. Keah, stop yelling. Keah, I don't want this to get out. I don't want it to get out. Ace, you need to make this right. You need to make this right.
To get this done, we have to do it obviously above the board.
What's that mean?
Right? Because it means that technically we can't say what we're doing this for. Yeah, I like that being more of it. He was saying that what your lawyer said, and then I like it being something that is private between us that don't get out. But it doesn't benefit neither one of us to go to court about this. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it for me. The amount of money I would pay lawyers to keep watching your page and doing this and doing that, it's not fucking worth it. So what I'm saying is like, Keah, I know you have your opinions of me. All right? I know you do. And I know that there's some things that could have been done better. But when I listen to your opinions of me sometimes, it do hurt my feelings. And I'm not taking away from your hurt feelings.
No, I do be trying to hurt your feelings. You be pissing me off.
That don't mean that, and listen, just like things got back to you, things got back to me.
This is just a mess. But if you're interested, follow my channel or just hit the like button to keep up with what I have in store.
Look how calm I am and look how you're acting is a statement a lot of narcissistic people will use when you are reacting to something that they have done to you. Because as a diagnosed narcissist myself, I truly believe that if I can trigger you, I can control you. So if I'm staring at you, talking calmly while you're reacting, while you're losing your mind, threatening me, trying to hit me, putting your hands on me, saying all kinds of mean things to me, I'm in control. And you are crazy. You are the aggressor, and you look like the aggressor, y'all. When you are experiencing reactive abuse, when you are reacting to that narcissistic person, when you finally explode and you're finally acting out of character, you're yelling and screaming, you're becoming somebody you normally wouldn't become. That narcissistic person feels like they have won. And sometimes they will record you and be behind the camera talking all calmly and stuff like that. You guys see what I have to put up with? You see what I have to deal with? Listen to this in the background. You never know what's going on behind the scenes. Look, I'm a victim too. I'm struggling.
I wish you the absolute best, bro. I really do.
You're gonna drop the video.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but it sounds like Ace is nervous. Ace does not want Keah to drop another video. He does not want to be exposed. So I believe personally that Ace decided this is fight or flight. I'm going to expose her to the world and make her look like the bad guy. So he got on that phone call with her and it was calculated to make her look a specific way so that he can use those receipts to benefit him.
You're gonna drop the video.
I'm gonna tell the truth. You haven't been truthful with me since I've met you, though, about anything.
No, whoa. Keita, so are we talking or not?
I can't stop crying thinking about what did happen.
Yeah. All right, so, Keita, I ain't ate since.
Me neither. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm so thin and pretty. I'm gorgeous. Here, stop telling me we're good. I have to pay my all right. I'm wasting more money, bro. I had to pay my lawyer and shit. It's fine.
No. But that's so essentially so now you're willing to sign a full blown NDA.
Yeah, I do think this is deep, and then this is gonna hurt a lot of employees. Or get off my phone and let's stop this. I don't give a fuck. Fire today. Or we have no deal.
Solve this by
I waited up until midnight last night. I'm tired. My back hurts. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. I need to work. But I'm still fucking around with your bitch ass. Now, I said we were friends, but we ain't that goddamn close until we make a motherfucking deal. So make it, nigga, and make the right one.
Let's just make the deal, Ace. And we can move forward, and you can get squared away, and we can get squared away, and everything can be finished. Do you think you can solve it by 5:30?
Mary. We got a long way to 5:30. I've been working on this all morning. Since
Well, spend more time convincing that nigga and less time talking to me. I gotta work and make videos. Thank you. I gotta do my Patreon. I got 500 new members.
Call me back at 1. All right, call me back at 1. All right. Love you, Keita.
I just have to point this out. Do you notice the tone in Ace's voice? Do you notice how calm he is?
Do you think you can solve it by 5:30?
Mary, we got a long way to 5:30. I've been working on this all morning. Since.
And do you notice how he conveniently left out this part?
Call me back at 1. Call me back at 1. All right, call me back.
I got 500 new members.
Call me back at 1. All right, call me back at 1. All right. Love you, Keita.
Okay. What if I send you 500,000? Okay. I mean 250. Okay. What if I want to talk to my ex? What? I want to talk to her. Get her on the phone with me. No. You think I would put another woman in danger? You think that I would sit up here and allow you to hurt more women? At first I thought it was financial. I said, I'm going to get my money. I said, I'm going to get that bitch back in blood. I don't give a fuck. I said, I'm going to get mine. And hopefully other people get theirs because I'm fighting. Because everybody else wants to stay silent. That seems to be everybody that's been in his life for over 10 years, they stay silent. And of course, it's like, listen, we all had our head down like, I'm finna get this. We just got to get this money to get away. All of us. When me and Trip was in each other's Airbnbs because we had to Airbnb together because he took away our flights and hotels. So we were trying to save money because you have to understand something. If we're going on tour and when it first started, he was paying for flights, hotels, for our crew, for everybody to be able to do the show. All that just ended. So we still have employees. So I can't I'm going to keep paying them what I'm paying them. Even though you're saying, take all your flights and hotels and all your crew and everything out of your check. Oh, and by the way, we can't give you that much anymore. We have to take everything. He cuts it down. I'm so fucking mad. He tried it, little bitch. And now it's a war. At first, I gave you an out. I said, make it right with this woman. Make it right with her. Make it right with me. Make it right with Trip and pay his money from the first show in 2017 that you stole. Making people work just to say shit like, I really ain't got it. And then to brag about having $30,000 a week, making $30,000 a week. And that was in 2017. This man been had money. Been had big money. I tried to keep it cute. I said, I'm just going to tell everybody how he messed us up financially because at the end of the day, everyone gets messed up financially. This isn't something that's new. People like those 360 deals with artists and stuff. Y'all sit up here and wonder why. I feel so bad that I said, like, why Rihanna won't make an album? Why won't she do music? You know why? Do you understand why? It's because everything that you love is tied in to abuse. I'm not saying that that's her story. I'm just saying from what we know. Anyways, and that's how I feel. Everybody like, oh, why you not podcasting? Why you not podcasting? I don't want to sit around and talk to a whole bunch of damaged people with what is it, a deadly assault? What is it called?
What?
When you shoot at somebody and try to kill them? And then it's not attempted, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Hey, Mike. Hey, just Mike. You might want to get off this bitch. Hey, Mike. You might want to get off this bitch. Tell your friend to go live, Mike. It's a war now. You hear me? I'm declaring it. You hear me? Write back, just Mike the poet, if you hear me. So anyways, I'm thinking it's just felonious assault. Assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, that's Kitty. Assault with a deadly weapon. So I don't want to sit around talking to a bunch of people that got criminal past and all this other type of stuff. I don't. I did not know that. I'm thinking to myself, it's just financial. I'm going to show people what a financial abuse looks like. I'm going to show people what it looks like when you step up and when you talk. All the hate, all the disagree, all your coworkers that you once loved before. I gave coworkers little Christmas cards just to say, I love you guys, and I wish I could work with you.
Oh, it's Mike. You want to talk to Mike?
Oh yeah, let's talk to Mike. Hey, Mike. We got to do everything public now, Mike. So I got to let you know that you're being recorded. We got to do everything public, Mike. Because your friend said I was extorting him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he said, so when I called you, what was that? Yesterday, 2 days ago? And I told you that, hey, did you know anything about this physical assault on this woman? And you said no. And you were like, what? And we had that conversation with him, and he said he was going to drop the money, and he's going to figure it out, and he was going to talk to her about it. I said he cannot talk to her about it because this is dangerous, and I'm going to protect her personal information. I said what I did was I got her into contact with my lawyer because we didn't trust giving out her information. He said he wanted to make everything right. He said, hold on, he's freaking out, he's under duress. But now he just posted, said I'm extorting him.
Yo, can you call me back?
Okay, I'll call you back. I'll call you after I get off live.
For sure.
All right, bet. Here you go, baby. I got to do everything public now. I try to do everything in the private. I wonder how many people been around him for 20 years that didn't know that he was like this. Since I stayed too long. I stayed too long because of finances. I said I worked hard, and I kept on saying, like, okay, maybe this was my fault. Okay, I didn't know how to do this. Because he kept saying, I'm going to do ads. I'm going to do your this. He set up my website. My Google ads is still suspended. I cannot sell my products. He does things to do so that you can't do anything. So that you're financially so under the bridge, the water. I'm trying to make up. I'm so old.
She's trying to make words.
Can you like that line real quick? You're financially drowning. But I'm telling myself, okay, Keah, so I'm never going to be whole again, but I will get out of debt. Mike, please don't be playing both sides. They all are. But that's okay. One thing about my side is I don't need a motherfucker buy it. I promise you I don't. He thought that was cute. Let's just go over just one conversation with a narcissist. Look at this, y'all. 45 minutes, an hour. Please, Keah, you keep yelling. Why'd you beat that girl? I know he's watching. Why'd you do it? I didn't do it. I did. Well, what? We're going to prove it. I'm on the allegedly. Everything's been alleged. I don't know anything to be true. I'm going to find out, though. We're going to find out. Allegedly. I don't know what you did. Well, actually, I do. You be doing a lot of shit to everybody. Can y'all hear this? Do you understand that, Ace, at least? Even if we end this conversation and never speak again, do you understand? He deleted the post. Why? I'm extorting him. Like, really? I'm gonna get him.
I mean, I want to agree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
No, but just like anybody, right? You got the girl that's like, he beat me. You got the exes that are like, he won't stop contacting me. All this, like, you got the side girls. Hold on, let me, I just want to paint the picture because you keep telling everybody like, oh, we're good. And when you're destroyed, not to say I'm trying to destroy you, I'm not to say I want you to be destroyed because I don't. If I wanted to, I would have done it. But I constantly say, you know what? We've worked together for a long time. That's me, so it's me and Ace. I'm explaining to him why this is happening to him. Everyone around him, even though he cheats, it's fine. Like, it's not fine actually, but you're not going to change these things. It's not going to change. At least if you knew. But you do know. People tell you all the time. People tell you financially abused. People tell you apparently you are physically abused. People tell you this is emotionally abusive. This is mentally abusive. Every time. And you look at them and you say, you're good. And I think that you're going to be the downfall of yourself. And it's just crazy that somebody would lose everything they've worked for. Well, everything they've paid people to create for them. Because it would have been hard for you to do it on your own. Couldn't do it on his own because he's a bitch and no one came to see you, Otis. Oh, we just got to go through all these 4 hours. But this is me telling him you are abusive. And you know you are. And you don't care. And I can't say. So I'm going to talk to the ex. And I'm going to see if she wants to do an interview. And then we're going to have a conversation. We're going to do a real conversation. It's motherfucking up. So if you say, oh, shit, y'all said y'all couldn't hear it. Well, it's okay. I'll post it.
We'll go through them.
We'll go through them all. We'll go through the timestamps. Let me see that one. Well, smoke on camera. Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What made all this happen? Okay, so straight up, I don't know. Can I smoke on camera? Well, this is hookah or vape. I don't know the rules. I don't go live. Anyways, so like towards the end of this, so we were all saying, like, all of us, we were all saying, what are we gonna do? We've been working with this man for a long time now. He's making millions. He's getting on stage saying, I make $500,000 a show. And if you do the math, I'm not saying that there isn't expenses. I've put on, we all know venue expenses. You have to pay talent. You have to pay audio. You have to pay, we get it. I understand that the expenses, but your profit far outweighs the expenses. So when I first met him, he was like, and we were supposed, he's like, this, you need to sell your own merch. Due to poor connection. We have some good recordings. Oh yeah, we got recordings. Oh, I mean, this is a docu-series, you have to understand. This is a motherfucking docu-series. So he was like, oh, are you making your own merch? I was making my own merch. So then he's like, oh no, let me hook you up with my graphic designer. Let me get you a manager. All these people were charging me shit tons of money because they were his, like, people. So no matter what, he's gonna get the money back to his crew. Right? So he'll give you $1,000, but then he'll be like, you really need a manager. And then she'll charge $900 for something for to send one email. I paid her $1,300 a month. She sent maybe 2 or 3 emails a month. And then she was all hurt when I fired her. I can't afford you. And then when I was telling her, hey, I think that he's like stealing, I think that he's doing shit. She's like, no, he's not. He would never. That's when I knew she couldn't be my manager. Don't cross. Your boss's manager and your manager can't be the same. So I'm learning these things because I never did this before. Like, I literally never did this before. So I'm learning these things. And he's like, I'm going to do your merch. I'm going to do your whatever. So I buy all this merch. He tells me how to do it. It's so expensive. So I'm already in the hole. But he's like, it takes money to make money. So I'm like, okay. So it doesn't sell. It's like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, I'm going to sell it. Listen, I'm going to set up your website. I got you. I'm going to do all that. That's when I found out he was using like the ads, using whatever for the website. My website is still fucked up. The Google ads are still fucked up. I still can't sell anything. So anyways, You just get in a hole. You just get in a hole. You just get in a hole. He says, buy this, buy that. He's like, you need to buy 1,000 cups, 1,000 shirts, 1,000. It's going crazy this year. We have 100 shows. I'm like, what? I'm like, for real? I'm like, oh shit. He like, yeah, it's up, it's up. I'm like, okay. So how many shows? He's like, we got 100 shows. He's like, it's going to be like 6,000-7,000 people a show. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. That's big. Okay. So I'm going to wholesale buy a whole bunch, right? He's like, even if you don't sell it at the shows, whatever left over, it's okay because I'll do your ads and everything. And plus I have an email list with like millions of subscribers. So all I have to do is like click the button and then $40,000-$50,000 in sales in a minute. That's what he said. And then he showed me his Shopify. And he's like, I made 304,000 this month. I made 600,000 this month. I made So I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, you know what? I trust him. I was like, I didn't know him. I didn't know him. Like, so I do it, and then he never does it. He never does the ads. He never does the email list. He never does anything. It's so many. It's like, you had me prepare for 70,000, like fans. Like, this is, oh shit, we're about to. Anyways, he's like, you know what? Just let me take, I'm skipping because he's like, just let me take up all of your merch. This is what he did to me. This is my problem with him. Let me take all of your merch and it'll help you with the money. I understand. I fucked up. I was busy. I said I was going to help you. He did the same thing with Kitty. He said, let's go on tour together. She said, okay. She had a tour called Moment to Exhale, Waiting to Exhale, some shit like that. He said he was going to give her an advance of about $30,000. So she started to buy all the venues and do all the stuff. He didn't do it. He pulled out and said that he wants to focus on his own tour and not hers. So she's $30,000 in debt. She has a lot of kids. I'm not trying to be funny. She has a lot of kids. She's the head of her household. She said she pays all the bills. That's fucked up. So as I'm talking to her about her story, as I'm talking to Trip about his story, I'm coming together and I'm saying, okay, well, we're the show. I'm not important on the apps. I'm not important on the apps, on the clips, on the Instagram. And the reason I'm saying that is because he doesn't post me because I'm the comedic relief. I do comedy and they are very deep. So they get deep, right? So you're not going to see me as much. I won't matter as much because he's not going to push me. He pushed me before to get all my fans to the show. Once my fans were to the show, he's like, okay, you're done. Cool. I have my own following. I don't need you to post me on the app. I built my shit brick by brick. So that's what he did. So I'm thinking it's financial. I'm thinking all this shit is financial. Like, okay, he's fucked up her. With Randy, that's her story. Like, but it's money too. So I'm like, okay, so we're all coming together like, we gotta get out of this mess. What are we gonna do? And it's not in a way, and I'm not trying to make anybody, feel like they didn't have money or da-da. No, but it's like you put your all into something and you really believe in something and you really believe in the pod. So you're like, you don't just want to leave. And that's what happens. And that's why I'm doing this. Because I want you to see, verbatim that's like step by step. I don't know. I want you to see step by step the process of this whole situation. Because when people say things like, why'd you stay so long? A lot of people are in like financial, it's like a relationship where it's like, I know he's an asshole. I know he's a narcissist, but I'm going to stay as long as the kids are 18, whatever. Until the kids turn 18 and then I'll leave. No, leave now. Leave at the first sign of bullshit. Here was my first red flag. Let me tell you I wanted to do this, but fuck it. Here's my first red flag. My first red flag, right, was that everybody hates him. So if you meet somebody and everybody hates him or her, it is not everybody. It is that person. I talk to people that have been working with him for 10 years. Like, hey, do y'all understand ads? Can y'all help me out? Does this happen to everybody? Like, I want to talk to his friends because you know him. Why did he lie? Why did he say he was going to do all this? I'm in $100,000 worth of debt. Why did he do this? And by debt, I'm talking about like, I don't like to have no debt. I know it's normal. I know people have it. I don't do that shit. I joined the military just to go to school so that I wouldn't have student loans. I was about to get shot up just to go to school for free. I don't like debt. I don't like it. No. Baby, do you mind giving me a water if you don't mind? I think it's in the car or we drank a lot of water. And by baby, that's my best friend. I'm not lesbian. I know how y'all like to play around. But she's just my best friend, but I don't have any more water. I got cotton mouth because I am being spiritually attacked right now. Sorry. Anyways, where was I at? So I said, okay, we're all going to come together. Right? Because we kept saying, like, how are we going to do that? I was like, we should do our own show. I was like, I have an idea. I'm like, you know, Kitty is so smart and she's articulate and she's like the therapist. And then Trip, you know, he gets deep, but he's also really funny too. I'm funny, so we'll all come together and it'll be good. And so I was like, everybody ask what you're worth. Like, ask what you're worth. You have to understand this. He kicks out people once he uses you. So once he uses you, once he takes everything, he'll push you along. That's why TC got fired. That's why, like, it's like, oh, thank you for your millions. Thanks, boo. Thank you for your millions. Bye. Thank you for this. Bye. And so when Trip started getting, like, popular, he, like, hated Trip. And he used to be like, they think it's his show. And I'm like, you post only his clips. His beard connects. Because that's why I can't be serious. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to be real. People are like, oh, she's probably lying. No, nigga. That's why I record Trip. His beard connects. So he hates Trip. He seems to like women that are just like him. So he wants to replace us. So, like, I'm not saying this about any new cast. I don't know anything. I'm just saying it seems like the new cast is nothing like the old cast. That's all I have to say. It seems like the new cast can relate to him maybe more. Maybe they have common interests. When you want to do something for the culture, it was beautiful. But the thing about it is, things can be beautiful. Black people can come together. Black people can love each other. This is not an all black men. It's not. Because there's been multiple black men that have tried to help me get out of this situation. And so I know when people are like, oh, you're being messy. This looks bad for black people. Let me tell you something. When a black man wants to be just like the white man, that's bad for black people. He wanted to get as much money as possible. He thought he could do I'd never seen anything physical. And so when I got the call, like when I got, sorry. I never seen anything physical. Never. His ex was like, if I leave him, will you have my back? Will you still be my friend? Because she knew everybody was going to turn. And then what? After months, everybody's like, did you know she cheated on him? Because he goes around telling that you got to protect people from this man. And that's what I'm doing. So extortion, what? I'm getting everybody what the fuck they're due. I can't take the pain away from the girl. And she even said it. She's like, his money's disgusting. But I'm like, you can't take pain away. It already happened. But you can feel a little better about the future. And unfortunately, you have to hit people where it hurts. Crying to him doesn't matter. I can yell. I tell you, you can cry, you can beg, you can yell, you can plead, you can say it's wrong. He doesn't give a shit. He cares about money. So I'm gonna hit him where it hurts that nigga. Period. You can call it extortion. I don't care. You can make up a word. I don't give a fuck what you call it. You're going to make this right. It's wrong what you did. People shouldn't have to suffer just because they know you. You bitch. And I mean it. I hope it comes out how I mean it. Let's wrap it up. I know. Said, see in court, because I didn't say a lot, and then I didn't even say allegedly in the beginning. I don't know if they're gonna.
This was allegedly.
So, and then also just the last thing, it's unfair to tell somebody that was financially abused. It's unfair to be like, well, why don't you just take them to court? Oh, Spend more money. That's like saying to somebody that was physically abused, well, why didn't you just get stronger and beat his ass? Okay, I better work out. You're right. I should have been stronger. Like, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. So I want to see that bitch post about me again. Now it's not funny. You see how I tried to make it cute so that everybody can digest this shit? So we're gonna go on to episode 8. And I'll see you in court, bitch. Hoe ass nigga.
All right, guys, we're not done. Trip went live yesterday as well. I don't know if you guys are interested. If you are, please leave it down in the comments below if you would like to see Trip's live. He didn't really address the tonight's conversation issue like Keah did, but he did in his own way, on top of leaving some educational gems about politics and whatnot, and some comedic relief, I guess. Trip was tripping. But anyways, if you're interested, let me know down below in the comments that you want to see it. If not, I'm going to just go straight to Keah's live after Trip's live. Before you leave, please hit the like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.